Good morning. My name is Neal, and I am the owner of Serenity Gardens Funeral Services here in Dumas, Arkansas. I just want to give you a brief introduction of how I got to where I am today. When I first initially started, it wasn't something that I wanted to do. My mother started working for a funeral home back in the early 80s. She started working for a funeral home back in the early 80s, and she started as a beautician, and she did hair. And later she made a decision that she wanted to go to school off of a bet that as a woman that you could not go to mortuary school and complete it. So off of a bet, she went to school, and she was on the dean's list the whole time she was there. She received her degree in embalming and funeral directing during the same time. So when she came back, she worked a little while as the manager of Brown Funeral Home here in Dumas. And later, around 89, she opened her first funeral home. It burned. She opened up the place that we are at right now back in 91. So it kind of started off of a bet, what a woman couldn't do, and she proved what women could do. And so I'm a product of that same woman, as the saying that you can still achieve whatever you want to achieve. So I got blessed by coming into the business because it was already here, it was already established. So it wasn't much for me to do but get my funeral director's license, which leads me to telling you briefly how you can obtain that. The way that you get your funeral director's license is you go to a funeral home that you want to work at, and you find out from them if they would allow you to do casework and case management work. So you do that, and the state requires you to do 50 cases assisting the licensed funeral director. So you do 50 cases, and after the 50 cases, you take a funeral exam, and bam, you have your funeral director's license once you pass. Now, if you want to be an embalmer or mortician, then I recommend two schools. The school that my mother went to and my girlfriend went to was Dallas Institute of Funeral Services. When my mother went, it was approximately a 12-month program, but of course now it's more rigorous. So I think they've extended it now from 18 months to 2 years. So you can get your degree in associate science as an embalmer there. Also, I recommend Hope. It's a school in Hope. It's U of A of Texarkana and Hope. My nephew, Bronche Livingston, he just obtained his embalmer's and funeral director's license from that degree, and just got licensed just about a month or so ago. And so that program took him approximately 2 years to do. But once you pass your test and do your 50 cases, you are an embalmer and funeral director. So with that being said, it's not a very rigorous thing that you have to do, other than if you want to be a funeral director, just making sure that you have that professionalism and always remember confidentiality. Then you will make a good funeral director if your heart is there and that's what you like to do. Funeral directing is a people person's job. You have to love people to do it, because you always have to remember you have people with all kind of emotions. Death brings about all type of emotions, and you have to be able to handle those different emotions. And it takes special people. So if you feel like that's something that you would like to do, then I'm available here at Serenity Gardens pretty much Monday through Fridays, and you can talk with me anytime. Thank you for your time.